Hello Capricorn, my cabbage corns, how are you? What a wonderful day to do a reading with you. This is the last zodiac reading between you and me for 2020. I'm going to take a couple weeks off. And yeah, this is the last one. This is coming out on a very special day. Those of you who've been around the channel for a while, you may know that my grandfather was very close with him, and I do believe that he acts as one of my own spirit guides. He is a Capricorn, and this video is coming out on his birthday. So he would have been 102 years old today if he was still around and we were going to have some Christmas Eve birthday cake. So kind of a special time, and I'm looking forward to doing this reading with you. So what we're going to look at is your energy. Lily, my little dog, just came into the room, so that's why she found a sunbeam. She's going to lay in it and get a little suntan. Your energy outside of you is not your energy, but it is within your hemisphere, so it somehow affects you. And then what are these two energies creating? What is your energy and this energy? What's that kind of creating here? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. There's an extended, and in the extended, I just continue to pull cards to see where the energy progresses to, where it continues to go. The link is at the top of the description if you're drawn to it. Are you ready for the last one, Cappy? And look, I'm doing it at a beautiful time of day. It's not getting dark. I don't know why it was getting dark. Oh, I know it was getting dark. Because sometimes when I do the reading, depending on the day it is, after I do, yeah, I think that's what it was last week. I got myself into, I was sitting down having lunch after, and then it got, I got into something on Netflix. It's like, what did she say? I go to Capricorn reading. Guess what? I'm not doing that. I'm being really good. That's a problem when you work for yourself. Should I come out of my pajamas today? Or should I actually do anything? Okay, I better. Okay, cabbage corns. Wild and Unknown Animal Spirit card for you to get this going. A card for Capricorn. Capricorn. You are my last zodiac for the year. I know this is coming out. I'm going to have to force it. You know what I'm going to do? 2 more shuffles. Split her in 3. Pull from the top. 1, 2. It's okay. Spirit wants to be precise in where it comes from. Did you see that? I'm telling you. You got the spider card. This is really interesting. When I see this, I think of like the 8 of Pentacles. Like work, but working your magic. I'm hearing working your magic, spinning your web. Working your magic and spinning your web, but with all sorts of wonderful color here. Like really putting a creative spin on what it is you create and what you want to bring towards you. Because the web brings things into you, right? The web, the World Wide Web, brings things to you. So bringing things to you from far distances, I'm feeling. Bringing things to you, but it's all about how you work it. You are working it though. I don't really feel like you have to change it in any way, whatever you're doing. You're just being kind of shown here, like really working your magic, working the color within, all around. I'm being drawn to look at the bottom, and I don't know why, and now I do. Because you got the hummingbird at the bottom. This is beautiful. Very, very high vibrational energy. Keeping the darkness at bay. Nothing can touch you. As long as your vibration really, you know what? I feel like Scorpio should come in and hear this message. They got some darkness hovering around them. If you, staying in your own lane. You stay in your own lane and darkness cannot touch you. Your vibration is so high that, and it naturally, look at this, you got the, then you have the tiger and the beaver. And the beaver I associate with work too. Woo! You're pulling in, I don't know what you're pulling in. I want to say like your honey is pulling in the bees, but it's a tiger. It's really, wah-ba-boom. Intensity. You're pulling in intensity, but sweetness at the same time because the beaver's so sweet and cute. It's such a hard little worker. I look at the beaver and I want to talk to the beaver like I talk to my dog Lily. Oh, you did such a good job. You're such a good girl. dog in their life so that you can always got someone to talk to like it's a little kid. Oh, you did such a good job. Look at you. You sat up. You're so good. Right? It's just, I don't know. Just need to give someone praise for doing like something so mundane. Oh, you pooped. What a good girl. Dogs are so, she's giving me a look now. I know. I have to be silly and sassy. It's the last zodiac of the year. Like as adults, nobody praises us for going to the bathroom. You went to the bathroom. Good for you. Good job. Yeah, I feel great. It's so much better. Thank you. It's such a good job. Like really, I mean that's what I know you are. She knows I'm talking about her. Do you want to come and see Capricorn? Do you want to come? You want to stay in a sunbeam. She's like, no, stop talking about me. Like, but you are a good girl. You're such a good girl. Are you a good girl? Or until you found your Christmas presents. You can see that she found like a day after I bought her Christmas presents. I find her in my walk-in closet and she's got her nose in the bag. Oh, she's so wicked. Your energy. Oh. Energy inside of you, but not in your hemisphere. It's not you. Oh, the Four of Wands. What is this? I'm not feeling this at all with you. Like I'm feeling this really high vibrational energy. What these two energies are creating is Ten of Wands. What is going on? The Emperor's at the bottom. I just got hungry. Talk to if I'm not doing readings for a couple of weeks. I can talk to Lily. I can talk to my son, but Mom, don't say that. Oh, it's looking at me. Oh, no, don't have to worry. Apparently, I'm a worry mom. Why didn't you eat all your lunch? Or why didn't you see this? Or why are you hungry? Do you want more? Mom, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. Yeah, she left the room. There's enough talking about me. Let's get more details about this Seven of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Something really good like beyond you here. Four of Pentacles. What is going on? Okay, we gotta focus here. This energy. God, I can't believe how much is in the upright. It's almost a whole reading. Okay, this is your energy. Let's figure out what this is. We have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's confusion about something, and this causes you sadness. It also causes you to protect your heart. This Three of Swords card is really different from a lot of the other ones. The swords haven't penetrated the heart, right? The swords have not penetrated the heart in this card. Her hand is there kind of stopping that from happening, blocking that off. Blocking something off because of confusion. Blocking something off because not really sure what the possibilities are or what they could produce. Now this energy that's outside of you, it's not you, but it's within your hemisphere, is the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful energy. This is like opening the gates of paradise to be shared. The gates of paradise to be shared. Now, to get through the gate, I'm being told, like, you need the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is having, like, happiness. You're really happy. You've been able to push through things in the past that have been painful. Now, it looks like that's what this is. You are getting here. You're meeting this energy. You're coming to it. But there's some work to be done. Because you have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups was at the bottom, and then the Nine of Cups is here. So protecting your heart. There's a lot of confusion, right? Like, what are all the possibilities in these cups? Should I choose one of these? Would it be good for me? What if it's not good for me? What, maybe I should choose the other one. Like, but what if I do? If I choose that one, then I'm down that path. And then where's that going to go? I don't know. Like, just kind of like not even putting yourself out there because of these possibilities. So the next step, right, to get to the Nine of Cups is the Eight of Cups. So then you withdraw. You withdraw your energy. I'm not gonna look at any of these possibilities anymore because it's too confusing. It's just confusing me. It's not helping me. So I need to pull away emotionally. I'm going to pull away emotionally from as much as I can so that I can kind of focus on what my emotions are. Like right now, I'm figuring that out for you. Figuring out. So now I don't have all this confusion around me. Because right now, it feels like trying to protect yourself based on past hurt. Trying to protect, because I'm not feeling like you're sitting in the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords, I think is the only deck where you don't have swords going through the heart. You're protecting. Been there, done that, not going to do it again. I'm not sure about the possibilities that are presenting to me. It's just making me really confused. So, the underline here is the Eight of Cups. The underline is also the reason for the reading. So the Eight of Cups is important here for you. It's important to pull your energy away. Because once you do that, you are no longer influenced by the confusion. You are only influenced by what you know you want. That's the only influence that's key here. And then, see, that's how you get to the Nine of Cups. Because now you realize the only thing that needs to be in any of these cups is what I'm putting in them, baby. Is what I'm putting in them. And if anything is coming towards me, Nine of Cups is high vibration, very high vibration. It keeps darkness away. So you're not going to be bringing in anything that could be darkness. If you are, circumstances and situations are going to play out in a way that, like, let's say there's some arse across the street. And it's like cat whistling at you. And like, oh man. And almost like, oh, now this person's coming across the street. I don't want to deal with that person. But they can't because then all this traffic. A bus goes by and then fire trucks with sirens start going by. Gives you an opportunity to walk the other way. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of like things play out so that energy can't come towards you. It's not possible, but it's getting yourself there and you're on your way to do that. And then once you do, there's this Four of Cups. I feel like this energy outside of you is kind of waiting for you in a very unusual way here. Now, but what is being created here? We have the Ten of Wands. This card has been out a lot this week. A heavy burden. A heavy burden sitting upon someone's back here. And the Four of Pentacles. Wow, this feels like some sort of fortress that's been created to keep things out. It's funny. Most of the time this week, this card, for how the energy is being created, feels like it's associated with like you. And this one with this. It feels the complete opposite. It's like this, like a cross. And this is a cross. It's forming crosses here. It is. It's crossways. Because you've created a fortress. This Four of Pentacles to me, like a moat, a fortified wall. There is a drawbridge. It is down, but it's a dark tunnel. It doesn't look inviting. So. But because you're going through something, right? You're like, right, that's when you get to this fortress, like protecting the heart. I'm not sure about that. And there's a Ten of Wands that kind of, this is something outside of you wants to become the Four of Wands. Let us clarify. Boy, I'm so hungry right now. What happened there? I need a snack. Anybody cooking a turkey for the holidays? I'm cooking a turkey. My son loves turkey now because I'm the only one that cooks it really good. Just joking. Well, I'm the only one he knows that cooks it really good, so. Yeah, so turkey. Anyway, so, guys, put your hand up, you cooking turkey? I like to put little things like that there because then I get the comments later, like, oh yeah. And it's a funny thing, I'll go back and when this video comes out, like, I don't even remember what that was about. And I'm looking at the comments thinking, what the hell was I talking about? So I have to go watch the video. The Three of Swords, this fortress, fortified. There's only one thing getting into this. Good for you. This is really cool. Like literally, like you're creating a fortress around this heart. There is only one, there's only one energy that's getting past the moat, through the fortified wall, over the drawbridge, right? Was there one that's brave enough to go into the dark tunnel? I don't feel like you're a dark tunnel. Maybe it feels like it. There's only one thing that you will let in, the Two of Cups. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is like it. Like, what did I say? Been there, done that, not wasting my time with anything less than that. The Seven of Cups. What's going on in here? Okay, sorry. The Seven of Cups. Like, this confusion. Yeah, okay. Let's see what this all is here. One of those days where I'm dropping the cards a lot. I used to do that a lot, babe, way back when, and then I kind of... Okay, you know what I see here? I see things that are confusing, people that really move really, really slow. Maybe they're just here for a good time. Should I just cut that shit out? Sure. You know what it also feels like? It kind of feels like part of the confusion that's been developed for you, that's been created, is feeling like perhaps too like you have connections with people, or you feel a connection with someone. And maybe that energy is pulled away somehow, because like trying to come back to it with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, like having a reconciliation, like bringing the energy back together again in a happy way. But the Queen of Swords is here, like cut it out. Maybe times two where you try to move forward and reconcile with people that you felt a connection with. It's cut out, or you feel like I need to cut this out. Like I really feel like you are at a point where I really don't have time for anything that's any less than what this is. And the Two of Cups, guys, we all know, but if you are new to tarot in the channel, the Two of Cups is something that is completely reciprocated. Anything you give to that person, they are so grateful to receive, and they just can't wait to give something back to you. You bring balance to each other's lives. When one of you is feeling down, the other one is kind of supportive. When you're both feeling down, nobody's putting blame on anybody. It's a really nice energy. So yeah, you're just like, I'm not dealing with anything. Oh, good for you. I mean, it's a hard and fast line that Capricorn is kind of in right now. So what is this outside of you? This Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Wow, talk about getting things in order here. And then, anything else? Oh, yeah. Wow. Every clarifier for your Nine of Cups is a major arcana. And they're major arcanas. You have the Judgment card. You have the World card. You have the Hanged Man. And you have the Hierophant. Nothing will be clouding your judgment. Like, when you get to this Nine of Cups, yes, it is a rebirth. It is the end of cycles from the past for you. And it is the beginning of a major new cycle. You are going to see very clearly things that are divinely meant for you. You are going to see very clearly energy that is not functioning on its highest level. Like, what did I talk about? Like the cat whistle, the creep or creepette across the street. Like, oh, and then, right? Like, but the universe is all, like, you are working in alignment with the energy of the universe here, particularly with the Nine of Cups. Always like to say that is resonating at the frequency that the universe does, so your wish is my command. What would you like here? You want to see clearly? You're going to see clearly. That's huge. Jeez, people, don't mess with Capricorn going into the new year. If you use a playa, if you don't have anything but something to reciprocate to this Capricorn, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Jeez. What is all this major arcana? Whoa. You know, I almost feel dizzy. I gotta say, like, I almost feel dizzy, Capricorn. The energy of this reading, it's making me feel kind of dizzy and lightheaded. It's intense. I've never had, like, these are all major arcana. There's 8, except 1, which is the Four of Wands. It's just a repeat. It's the Four of Wands clarifying the Four of Wands. It's all major arcana, except the Four of Wands clarifying. Out of 9 cards, 8 are major arcana. Is that a world record? Can somebody look that up? Is that like a tarot world record? You have the Star, the Sun, the Tower, the Hermit. I can't even describe this energy. This is beyond healed. I don't even know what this is. Like, I know what it is. I can feel it. I don't know the words to describe it. That can be one of the Achilles tendons in tarot. For sometimes it's, are there words? That's why a lot of times I'll get into metaphors and storylines. Because there isn't a word, there isn't a simple sentence to describe something. So let me, give me a second here. I mean, this is majorly significant, the energy outside of you. And there really are no words to describe it. Is this the completion of a cycle? But that's not even, it's almost like that's not even worth talking about. Because the cycle that you're moving into, this energy that sits kind of on the other side of you, there's most, like 99.9% of the people on the planet wouldn't go to whatever this is. This is crazy. I don't know. I can't even come up with a metaphor for it. But you have created the perfect, you know, this is the perfect storm. You are creating the perfect storm, Capricorn. You will not settle for anything less. Certain things have played out for you in this lifetime that have led you to this point. And it's not even in this life. This is not, you don't go towards something like this in a lifetime. This is lifetimes. This is lifetimes to get to this kind of energy. Like you're almost pulling the tarot out in the order, like, that it would be in. It's really huge. I just can't come up with words for it. So let's keep going and see what, maybe new words will come for me. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you fortified it, and look it. There was one night that can get in there, right? And the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, right? You're like not settling for anything less than the Two of Cups, and no one's coming into your foundation, into your fortified castle, unless it's the Ten of Cups. And if you're coming in, you know you're coming. There ain't none of this, oh, maybe today, oh, maybe tomorrow, oh, maybe not, no. You know what you want, and you are governing yourself in that way, and you are not taking a single crumb. Like this is whatever night. This is the night that is passionate the knight that feels it in his or her bones to go through the dark tunnel, past the moat, past over the drawbridge, into the dark tunnel. I'm not even, is there any, like, this is not easy to find this worthy energy, but it has to exist. There is no way, Capricorn, that whatever you've done in lifetimes and whatever you've been through in this lifetime that now solidifies this sort of energy waiting for you, that there isn't something to bring this together with you. Well, you have the Four of Wands twice, so it is there. Okay, so what is this Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands. Maybe this is the Knight. The Knight? Look at this. Maybe this is Leo, but it could be anything. Like you have Taurus, you have Virgo, you have Leo, you have Aquarius, you have Scorpio, Aries energy, Virgo again. But it's interesting because you have this Knight of Wands and you have the Strength card. Who's coming in? Who's going to make it through this moat? Over this moat? That who has the true inner strength to do it. Anything else with this Ten of Wands? The High Priestess. So the Ten of Wands is the Strength card, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. This is someone who has a lot of inner strength. I do feel that they've been met with some challenges that have been very difficult for them. They are trusting in the unknown. Okay, this is what's really interesting, because the High Priestess and the King of Swords. The King of Swords has clarity, works in clarity, really clear thinking. I'm just kind of saying the same thing over again with different words. And very intuitive. Bringing that in. But there's some sort of unknown here that even the King of Swords may not understand. And that's what brings you through, right? You can say the Knight that's going to be the fastest to get through, to get over the drawbridge, would be the Knight of Swords. But that's not what drives this. That's not what's going to push someone through this darkness. It is the passion and the desire and the zest for life that pushes this through. So if this is your Knight here, well, we have Sagittarius. That's interesting, because Sagittarius is like, oh wow, wow, that's an energy. You should go check that out. That's an energy that could like meet this, because it was gorgeous. Yeah, and they had the Star 3 times. And the Hanging Man. And the Hierophant. That's that kind of energy. It's healing. Your Knight is in healing. Your Knight is recovering here. You got the Lovers, and then that's it. Everything else is reversed. The Lovers, the divinely guided connection. The Empress sits on the bottom, and then it's all, yeah. That's interesting. Wow, really, that's a really interesting reading, Capricorn. What a way to end the year. That's fascinating. I have never in my life pulled out so much major arcana. I still don't have words for this. Give me a sec. The reading's kind of done, so I don't have to worry about people. This is definitely a wish fulfillment that can only come true when one has really found who they are inside. A wish fulfillment that can only come true when one has really found who they are inside. And who they are inside is basically, is this little tiny child on this horse It is this little tiny child. This is the energy of your soul. This is your soul surpassing any element of ego. This is your soul being in control of your journey, and there's very, very few hiccups where the ego comes into place. This is also a level where at some point you may find it very difficult to relate to others. However, there is no judgment in that, I feel. Because you see so clearly and you understand the process of spiritual, intellectual, even physical evolution. This is reaching the energy, this is reaching a level of, if tower moments happen, what can I learn from this? Like literally not finding much shock in tower moments. Not finding much shock in the foundation all around me has crumbled. Wow, what is the lesson in this? And where are we going now? Is it really something? And this is too where I see like, just it's so easy for you to identify what is high vibrational and what is not. I do want to say that this is the type of energy, Capricorn, where a lot of people would have a lot of trouble looking you in the eye. It's going to be difficult. That's almost like a kind of a secondary message coming in where seeing something that they know that they're completely seen. When they are looking at you, when you are looking at them, they will know that they are completely seen. And not everybody is ready to be completely seen. They don't want to deal with that. They're not ready, and that's okay. If they don't feel like they are, that's not their journey. They're on the journey to do that. So don't take that personally. I'm just saying that because that is something too, like in a lot of Western society, for the most part. I think there are some cultures where it's rude to look too closely into someone's eyes, but don't take offense or don't misjudge people. But I don't think you will. I think you will just see clearly what is equal or almost equal to your vibrational level. This is also, it feels like, taking a really huge jump on reality timelines here. Kind of like a quantum leap. Like all that quantum physics about anything that is possible, any reality that you can imagine really does exist. Getting very close to being able to work with that. That's something, man. Like, and these two cards are so high vibrational. Really, really high vibrational. Oh yeah, so what am I, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do the extended. Where can the energy go from here? I don't know. Do I even have a deck to convey that? Well, yeah, I'm using the same deck though. I am using the same deck. I'm not shuffling. So you have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. You have the Emperor at the bottom. I'm just going to continue to pull cards to see where this energy goes. Where will I put these? I got to figure out where I'm going to put these. So I know you won't all be going through the extended, so I want to take this opportunity to thank you for a wonderful year, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being there for me, and I hope I was able to be there for you as well. I know this was not the easiest year for so many of us, and I really do appreciate all the energy that you've allowed me to read, that you've been so generous with to bring into the community here and to create this community, because without it, there would be no channel. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I want to wish you the merriest and the most magical Christmas possible. I do want to wish you a really beautiful, I have to say belated because I think I'm late on it, belated Hanukkah and a Festivus for the rest of us. If we can't celebrate that, what can we celebrate? and a wonderful new year with everything that you could hope and wish for. Who am I talking to? I'm Capricorn. Can you take me along for the ride? I may not see you again after this kind of energy. Yeah, something. Until next time, Capricorn, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.